Hey guys, so Toaster and I, we are on a hentai Discord server. So, what do you rate this food out of 10, Toaster?
Well, okay, so the first thing I have a problem with is the fact that okay, those look like pretty good kebabs.
Yeah, those,
Um,
those are pretty good kebabs.
it
Not
looks
gonna
like
lie.
it looks like steak, but could easily, I mean, it looks like beef, but could easily be lamb. The thing I have a problem with, it looks like there's a sausage on the side,
There is a
and I'm
sausage
like,
on the side.
it doesn't look like it goes well with it.
It
It
doesn't,
might,
it
it,
doesn't fit.
yeah,
Doesn't
they
fit.
don't fit that.
Also, what is that thing on the right?
I see potato skin, so it might be a baked potato, but baked potato, you just really do a double baked potato or
Alright guys,
stuffed
so if you
potato.
haven't figured out yet, we are going to be rating food. That's what this entire video is going to be, so if you're not a culinary expert like us, you might want to skip this one. But it's going to be
Don't mind the
entertaining,
fact.
trust me.
Don't mind the fact. Yeah.
We found
Alright, so
a mustard bun the last time we looked at this, which is why I decided to do this recording.
mustard bun.
Mustard bun.
No, shut up, you virgin patties. Let's get on.
Alright, the image above that.
Okay, so this is rice. Rice,
Rice,
cauliflower,
rice,
broccoli.
cauliflower, broccoli, a
A very
kebab of, I don't know.
Oh wait, no, there's two types of rice.
Yeah, there's two different
Oh,
types of rice.
okay, so one looks like it has black beans with it, and then the other looks like normal regular rice.
Yeah.
Then there's cauliflower, broccoli, and
Yeah.
some other
I,
greens.
I see a I see a tiny bit of red, like if you look in between the rice and the cauliflower, there's a tiny bit of red. I think that might be a tomato.
I was gonna go with the pepper.
I don't know if it'd be pepper, but what is on that kebab is what I want to know.
Okay, so there's definitely pepper on that.
Yeah.
Could probably zucchini if you look at the last piece of thing.
Yeah. I got you.
And then the yellow thing, I'm not quite sure what the yellow.
Neither am I. The
And
only
then the
thing my
corn.
brain can think of is lemon.
I don't. I have a feeling I
I
know what it is
doubt it's lemon
because
though.
no, it's not lemon. Why would you eat lemon?
Oh wait, there's a better view.
There is.
Yeah, the image above. There's a better view.
Oh. Okay, so let's see.
Okay.
Oh, there's meat on it.
The yellow thing, now to me it just looks like banana with the peel on.
No, okay, it's not that. I know what type of food it is. Fruit. I know what type of vegetable it is. I just don't know the name, but I hate it. And the corn, it really needs some charring on it. You legit look like you boiled that shit. Okay, you
That
gotta
that
char your.
doesn't look like nice corn. It doesn't look like
Yeah,
nice
you
corn.
always. Yeah, it's boiling corn is aight, but
That
charring
meat
it.
though, the meat looks charred.
Oh yeah, so that looks pretty good. It's probably it looks like a lamb piece to me. It looks like lamb, but could easily be mistaken. I like the
Alright.
char, probably really crispy. Could use a
Yeah.
gravy.
Yeah. It really looks like it could use a gravy. I think that might be a bit dry because of how charred it is. So it could definitely
No,
use
so
a gravy.
you can have really charred meat. It's just the thing
Yeah,
that I suggest. The reason I suggest is because if you look at the whitening of it, it's a red meat. Red meat shouldn't be white.
Makes sense.
So yeah, that's why I suggest it's dry.
Oh wait,
And
is
then
that a
some more
mushroom on the tip of the kebab? Is that a mushroom?
I
Just a whole ass
I
mushroom.
I thought that was like a piece of meat. Could be a mushroom though.
To me, it just looks like a whole ass mushroom. Well, the tip of the
Possibly.
penis.
Maybe.
Alright, let's move
I know you can
on.
find it. I know where you can find the tip of a penis.
Where?
If you just look to your left and scroll a bit down.
Oh,
So
I'm
anyway,
not gonna click on any of that.
so for lunch today
From
from
Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma. Is this the first thing that he ever made? Is this the thing that he, when the people were coming to shut down the restaurant, is this what he, I'm pretty sure this is what he made. It's meant to be a recreation of that, yeah. So it's potato, bacon, and I can't remember what else he put.
So, okay, I can't tell from this image, I only know this from the anime, but basically it's potato and bacon and deep fried. That's it, really. There's a lot of different spices happening, but that's the main gist of it.
Well, I mean, that doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty similar to what he made, just not anime.
No, what I like is the thing above it, if you look at it.
Oh.
So,
okay, so that spinach, looks like spinach.
Celery, shredded chicken, noodles, obviously.
Yeah. I can see my favorite food there. Chopsticks. I love to eat those.
Oh yeah, I love to eat chopsticks.
Yeah. What's the thing above?
That's a dumpling, I believe.
Makes sense.
I could very much be wrong. It could just be a really, really weird egg.
I wish the people who posted here in #foodporn, I wish they would say what the ingredients were. Cause like it's showing us good food, but like if we want to make it, we have to guess what the ingredients are. Why can't you just be like, this is what I made it with? So.
To be fair, okay, we haven't seen it yet, but yesterday we also did this for the audience. I was able to dissect something ingredient by ingredient. It's on a rare occasion that I actually know what's happening.
Yeah.
So it depends how good you are.
Mm. But still, it'd make it a lot easier if they just gave us the ingredients.
Or something even easier would be they can actually tell us what it is.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on.
Ooh. Wow, that's a lot.
Whoa, what?
Okay.
Those are... I forgot.
Lobsters.
Lobsters, yes, lobsters. Lobster, corn. I think I see potato.
Wait, is it actually lobster? Yeah.
Yeah, those are lobsters. Those are definitely
lobsters. Those are lobsters.
Those are lobsters.
I was getting confused with langoustines, but those are whiter.
Yeah.
So...
But I'm a bit confused why it looks like they've just thrown whole lobsters into there.
I think that actually this is not the final serving. Like you wouldn't serve it from this. This is just the way they prepared it.
It looks like it's on a... I don't think that's... Okay, at first I thought a scale, but like no, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it's on a stove. I don't know.
Maybe like a gas stove. But I want to just talk about the fact that if you can look towards the middle and towards the left, there's a circular object in between two pieces of corn that looks like a sausage.
Yeah,
like it looks.
I was gonna say it looks like there's corn, potato, and sausage in there as well, but I don't know what type of sausage.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that it's a mutton sausage because that looks really close to being mutton. Don't take my word on it. It's just the coloration.
Okay, nobody should take our words on... Okay, some of the things you should take our words on, because we are kind of smart when it comes to food. Toaster's pretty smart when it comes to food, but some of this we're just guessing, so don't take our word for it.
Yeah. We'll tell you which ones we're confident on and which ones we're just taking a guess and look.
Yep.
So that one looks pretty good. Would I eat it? Not the way it looks currently.
Not how it is right now.
So.
Alright.
Next one.
Next.
Okay, so this so I'm gonna go off on a whim and say that this is an instant packet of noodles, which is perfectly fine because a lot of people know that I work mainly with instant noodles.
Wait, so it's noodles, bacon, egg, pepper, and I don't know what type of spice that is.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna go off on a thing and say that that's... Okay, the fact that they're using bacon and egg, the egg noodle could very much be chicken flavored noodles.
Oh, so that could be the chicken flavoring. Like, with the instant noodles packet, you get the flavoring. It could be that.
Yeah. Noodle packet. Now, I have a problem with the bacon.
I had chicken instant noodles today. the flavoring does look exactly like that. So
Yeah. Now, I have a problem with the bacon, and this is a big mistake a lot of people who make bacon.
yeah,
You need to get the crispy char.
yeah.
Okay?
Crispy bacon is the best bacon. I don't like soft bacon. It's just
You need to always, like, with meat, people have a massive thing about overcooking it. Bacon, you need to put that thing on, like just longer than you think you'd need it. Like, when it's done, it's not done. You need to put it on longer than it's when it looks done, when it's edible.
yeah. I know my friend Eleni, she likes a real nice piece of crispy bacon. Just kidding. I don't know what she eats. I don't even know if she eats. She's a woman. She probably doesn't eat.
Probably. Also, there's one thing I want to talk about.
Yeah?
What is your opinion on this? So you boil bacon and then you torch it to get that crispy char.
So, boiling bacon would make it healthier than frying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But the
then
problem
but
with boiling
it makes it
it's
soft.
bland.
And bland,
So then when you get a char, you're gonna get the char taste and the char texture, but it's gonna also be fundamentally different because there's a different base.
I mean, okay, as long as it tastes good and it's crispy bacon, I don't mind that. That seems actually
I've never
better.
tried. I've never tried it. Should I try it? I
You
can
should-
do
you
that
should
actually
try it.
tomorrow.
You should do that. Yeah.
Okay, yes, tomorrow I'll do that, and if we do a video together tomorrow, I'll give you how it tastes.
All right. Cool.
And then here's Oreo ice cream. Cool. Do we need to review Oreo ice cream?
Oreo ice cream. That's a video. But no, we don't need to review Oreo ice cream. Everybody knows what Oreo ice cream is. It's Oreo.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, rice ball?
Okay. What do you think about this before I go on a tangent?
It looks like something I'd eat. I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
get
I would like that. Yeah. So I see
So-
rice ball, egg. I don't know what type of beans those are. I'm not a culinary expert like I say I am, except that I am a culinary expert. That makes sense. Don't question it. But yeah, I don't know what type of beans those are, and I can't really tell what anything else in this image is.
Okay, so my take on it, that's obviously rice. I like the way they
Yeah.
presented the rice. Like, it looks good. Nah, I know it's like,
it
I'm
does.
praising
It
the
does
rice
look good.
normal. It's just normal rice, but I'm praising it for it looks nice.
Mm.
So the thing on the right of the rice, the reddish thing, that looks like chili.
Wait,
So-
bottom or top? Bottom or top right?
Top right. That
Top
looks like
right.
chili, like
Yeah, that does. And then bottom
Cappuccino.
right. Bottom right?
I'm gonna say it's chili as well, but using red beans.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Then directly underneath, you think that's crispy onions? I think that's crispy onions, but I might very well be wrong.
I love crispy onions. They are. Mwah.
Okay, so these aren't crumbed onions. There's a slight difference.
Yeah,
Crispy
I know,
onions
I
are-
know. I've had crispy onions and I've had crumbed onions. I know. Okay,
Yeah, okay,
I,
this one-
I like them. I like onions in general.
Yeah, same. I don't like cutting them, but there's a trick to it which I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, don't share the secrets. Don't share the secrets.
So as for the beans, it could be chickpea. No. Chickpeas are
it's not
usually
chickpea, it's not
white.
chickpea.
Yeah, it's white. I forgot for a sec. I'm gonna
Is
sound
it
crazy. It might be
just
peanuts.
me?
It might be peanuts.
Yeah.
Like
I was
that.
about to. Is it just me or do those look like nuts?
Yeah,
They look like.
that.
Okay. I don't agree with that being there.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised because I put peanut butter in my noodles and it's genuinely good. Like peanut butter curry noodles.
You
gotta try it.
You need to make that for me at some point.
There's a lot of things I need to make for people.
Yeah.
There's like a-
What are the things directly above the?
I was gonna talk about that. I don't know. It looks like a type of fresh vegetable.
Yeah.
So it likely is a quote-unquote garnish, but I don't know.
Alright.
The seeds in it It's green. Wait. Could that just be an overgrown cucumber?
No,
Sounds ridiculous.
I don't think it's an overgrown cucumber. I don't think it's an overgrown cucumber. Unless everything else is really tiny.
Tiny food.
Tiny food, tiny
Maybe.
plate. Little bits.
Okay,
Oh,
so
and now there is a pillar of rice.
Okay, so I'm gonna go first on this one.
Alright.
Okay, so that's obviously cucumber. I will fight you if you say otherwise.
No, those are cucumbers.
Again, with the nice presentation of rice, this perfect. The presentation. So the things on the bottom of the rice, it looks like a type of cracker. So I'm gonna go and say it's a prawn cracker. The reason I say prawn is
because of the
what other crackers? Yeah.
I've
And also, why would you want to?
I've seen stuff that looks like that before. Prawn chips.
Yeah.
I've seen prawn chips that look exactly like that. I've also seen bacon chips that look like that. But I'm pretty sure it's prawn.
Yeah. So the thing to the top right of it, that looks like an egg that's been fried in a bit too much oil.
Yeah. I can see what you're saying about egg, but it looks not like an egg at the same time. So I don't know what they did to that.
Yeah, and the thing to the left, right? I mean the left top.
Yeah.
So it's obviously a cream-based thing,
Yeah.
and because I see a leaf on it, I'm gonna say that might possibly be butter chicken. I could easily be wrong.
Most of the butter chicken I've seen is more orange than like that.
Yeah. Unless they used a lot more coconut milk in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a guess on the cuisine and think this is Indian cuisine.
Makes sense. Although I've never seen a single Indian eat a cucumber, and I know a lot of Indians.
Hey, my favorite vegetable is a cucumber.
Really?
Then again, am I truly Indian?
No, you are not. You look like a tanned person. You are not Indian.
I like how I get the
You live in England. You're not Indian.
I look like in England. Yes.
Yes, you look like in England. I said you live in England, but yeah, you look like in England.
And England.
And England. Okay, and the thing above that is literally just a bowl of noodles.
Actually, if I look a bit closer, yeah, it's just a bowl of noodles. Come on, guy, work on your presentation.
If you look a bit closer, you can see a fresh water-based substance that's probably just the flavoring.
Okay, good. He's not eating on his bed. See, I have a thing about eating on your bed. It has to be a certain type of food. If you're trying to eat a whole ass meal on your bed,
I don't really eat on my bed. Like sometimes I have a bowl of yogurt, but that's about it.
Yeah, if it's a snack or if it's a light, like very light thing that doesn't require focus to eat, go at it. But if you're going to eat, like we saw yesterday, some guy was eating roasted chicken on his bed.
Yeah. Why would you eat that on your bed?
I was mad. I was like, get a table.
Just like it's not that hard to walk to a table and sit down, unless you have no legs.
Then you can roll, because I'm presuming you have a wheelchair. And if you don't have a wheelchair, use your arms.
When you said roll, I thought just like the person going down, curling up, and just rolling.
Might very well be,
Alright, let's move on from the boring noodles. That looks like...
That looks good.
That looks like pizza that they've ordered from like Debonair's or someplace.
Yeah. But I'm still gonna... So this pepperoni, that looks like feta cheese.
I see mushroom, feta cheese, pepperoni, some kind of garnish.
And barbecue sauce, perhaps? I mean, if you look at the top thing, it looks like barbecue sauce. I could be wrong. Ooh, and chicken.
Yeah, chicken.
If you look at the bottom.
But I don't really see barbecue sauce.
No, okay, so if you look at the top top pizza, if you look towards the crust, right at the very edge you see a brown sauce. Usually, not all the time, usually in pizza, brown sauce is barbecue, but it does.
Okay, I've got a question for you. with pizza, thick or thin crust?
I'm gonna go with thin. I don't like.
I like thick crust, especially like, you know, Domino's. Domino's flavors their thick crusts. It tastes so good.
They use corn flour, by the way. Just in case anyone wants to know, if they use corn flour. Okay, it's nice tasting flour.
Yeah. I also like stuffed crusts. But a thick, non-flavored crust is just.
I'm very specific with my crust. If you're gonna put a thick crust on it, you gotta make it like drowning in cheese and drowning in some kind of meat.
Yeah.
Because a thick crust is meant to hold a lot of substance. So if you're just gonna put a little bit of pepperoni and a sprinkle of cheese, I'm gonna say no, that belongs on a thin crust. But if you're gonna drown something with cheese, don't put it on a thin crust because it will just flop.
Yeah.
You need to put on a thick one.
If you drown a thin crust in cheese, it normally becomes like soft, bendy, and like soggy, and just you.
Also, I want to bring up the thing I told you yesterday about Hawaiian pizza, just for your viewers. Hawaiian pizza, eat it cold.
Yeah.
Eat it cold.
It's meant to be eaten cold.
Don't put the pineapple in the oven. Put it after the pizza's cooked, and let it cool down. Then put the pineapple, and that's when you eat Hawaiian pizza. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the only time
all of you have been eating it wrong your entire lives.
Like, that's the only time you can really eat pineapple on it. Not as disgusting as you think if you eat it correctly.
I need to try that and see if it makes it better. I just don't really like pineapple.
Well, when I come to back to your place, I'll get pizza or something and.
Alright.
Also cookie and milk.
Oh yeah. Moving on. Okay. So either that's a glass of milk or it's a glass of cum. I like to think.
Busy.
I like to think that it's just a very. I like to think that it's just a guy who has so much time on his hands.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna really test our expertise. What type of milk?
Normally with Oreos, people have full cream, full fat, full cream milk.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
But some people, like me, we like to be healthy and have low fat, and I personally think it tastes better than full cream. But that's just me.
Okay, I'm gonna. Unpopular opinion. I think long life milk actually tastes really.
I like long life milk. I don't like it as much as low fat, but I like it more than full cream. But something I don't like is almond milk. It tastes disgusting.
I don't like any milk. Like not actually milk.
You know, like when you are making. Okay, I don't know if anybody here is actually healthy and does this. If you're making juice, I normally dilute it with water to make it healthier and also not as strong. It's like almond milk is like if you put water into the milk, but there's more water than there is milk.
It's like 1 part milk, 6 parts water.
Yeah, it just tastes like milky water. Yeah. Not even watery milk, milky water.
Story for the viewers from my part-time job. So grab yourself some cookies, it will take 30 seconds. I was working and then a lady ordered, like I had to obviously work with almond milk and all these weird types of milk, soy milk, for coffee. So this lady came up to me and now in my part-time job where I work, we could make a custom coffee. It's not like Starbucks, it's like completely custom, choose your own everything. So I don't remember the exact order, but the highlights of it was the fact that she had almond milk. She wanted what was it called? It's a type of alcohol in it, but it's not a strong alcohol, and it's a nutty kind of taste of alcohol. When I say nutty, I mean the fruit nut dick. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, all my viewers, get your minds out of the gutter just because It looks
We're
like
on
a
a
glass of
certain...
cum. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean just because I said that doesn't mean you can have
Right.
your minds in the gutter.
And here's when it gets a little bit better. She wanted it topped up with grated pistachio. I can't pronounce pistachio nuts.
Pistachio
She,
nuts.
she, want,
Pistachio.
yeah, she wanted me to. Yeah, she wanted me to grate that on. I was like, oh, and by the way, this is how she wanted her actual coffee made. So she wanted decaf, but then she asked me to make it in an espresso thing, so that for people who don't know, that's a single shot in a small cup. And then I had to add all of that. Then she told me to put it in a medium cup and add a latte foam to it. Now, making foam with almond milk is actually fucking hard. So
It
yeah.
seems like it would be because it's not proper milk.
And now thinking that this person was vegan and all that, and like, you know, one healthy ass motherfucker, by the fact that she put alcohol in her coffee, she asked me to put syrup on it, and I'm like, ooh.
What?
Yeah, so I had to top it with syrup.
That's almost as bad as mustard bun.
So anyways, for you viewers, that's the worst coffee I've ever made for someone, and I hate the person. I hated the job after I did that. I refuse to get paid.
Alright, now the next image. It looks like a bean soup to me.
Bean soup?
Bean soup.
Is bean soup a thing? Define
Yes,
soup.
bean soup
When I
is a
think
thing.
when I think of soup, I think of something more watery based.
Yeah, but a lot of... Okay, bean soup specifically, it's not watery. It's more it's more like gravy-ish.
Oh yeah, okay, I get what you mean. Well, if we use American terms, chili.
Chili, yeah. Do Americans have a gravy?
Yeah, they do. They do have gravy. But I think they would call that chili out there.
Yeah, but that sure just looks like a bean soup to me because I can see different types of beans. Like if you look along the sides of the bowl, where it's not just like along the top, you can see beans. So I think it's a bean soup.
Yeah, no, there's definitely beans. That is definitely beans. Okay, so I have no input on that.
Don't
So.
know what the yellow liquid in like the center is. I have no clue what that is.
My opinion is that's a type of cream, maybe fresh cream, maybe. Because
I
people
don't know
do
why you
like
put
to
that
add.
with bean soup, but yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, you would. When you make curry, sometimes you do add cream onto it, but.
I just got a sneak peek at the two images above, but let's go in order. This next image, kinda, is that lamb?
Let's take a little look.
That's definitely rice. It's a type of meat.
Wait. Meatloaf? Because we can always forget that.
Meatloaf, yeah.
Because, okay, look at the way the fork is holding it. Like, if it was a tough meat, they would have it stabbed.
Yeah.
So,
But this
I'm
looks
gonna
like
say
it would be more falling apart, really tender, so I think it would be like a meatloaf.
yeah. So anyway, I have no input on that. Maybe add some vegetables to your rice.
And the rice...
Now moving on.
The rice looks like... It's not yellow, but it's slightly yellow, so that makes me think of like rice with melted butter in it.
Yeah, I wish they would make caramelized onions, chop up some onions, saute it in whatever your meat was cooked in. Done deal, dude.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on to the thing that looks pretty good. That is
That looks like
egg, noodles, and sausage.
Yeah, for people who don't know, my cooking of noodles is similar, but I use a lot more, but it's pretty similar to this.
His noodles look amazing. Like, I've seen images of this man's noodles. Oh my gosh, it looks good.
Keep in mind, I'm only using instant noodles and whatever is like around my pantry and fridge.
It still looks good, man.
Yeah, I know what I do. Not really. Okay, so this chives on there. Just want to point that out.
Yeah, I can see that.
As for the noodle flavor,
It looks like
I
chicken
haven't.
again. If you look at the bottom right corner, it's like that orangey brown again, so it looks like chicken flavor again.
Yeah, maybe you're coming from, but
I think
beef
people
flavored
really
noodles
like
also.
chicken flavored noodles.
I like it. I like the chicken flavored noodles when you put freaking a broth with it. Like you have to have a really, really strong broth with chicken noodles, but of an opposing flavor. So don't have a chicken broth with chicken noodles. Have like maybe a meat broth with chicken flavored noodles. It sounds weird, but it would actually complement it. Not that bad.
Okay, and that sausage, to me, it looks like a pork sausage.
Yeah, that's definitely pork.
Yeah, pork sausage.
I can tell. I can tell by the way the skin is cut.
Yeah, by the way the skin is, yeah. Am I the... Also, it's on topic, but also really off topic. Am I the only one that, like, when they're making instant noodles, I'll put the noodles in a bowl, but then I'll, like, take out a bit of dry noodles and just snack on that while pouring the water in.
Yeah, I'll have, like, I try to shake off whatever loose noodle is on the thing, and then whenever I'm making the noodles, I'll eat the dry noodles.
Yeah, dry noodles
Also,
are
a
good.
really fun thing to do, kids, is to, if you have seaweed, now this depends if you like oceany taste, but if you don't, then this can still work.
I love to just go into the ocean and drink the dirt.
Yes. Now, anyway, if you have the dry noodles, mix it with a bit of the spice that you have, and then whenever you're done with the noodles, if you're making a dry noodle, just top it off with the, so obviously the cooked noodles, then just top the dry noodles and spice on top of that. It tastes fucking amazing. Because you have a different type of flavor. I mean, different types of texture.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to the egg, I guess, because it's the only thing we haven't really gone into. It's just a fried egg.
I wish they would make the egg a little bit more runny than it is. Because with noodles, gotta have a bit of runny.
You want a bit of runny yolk. But
now I like the thing that's on top.
The edge of the egg, that is
they burnt it.
Really burnt.
Now see, that just depends on what substance you fry your egg with. Because I can guarantee this person used oil.
Makes sense.
No, this is how they fry the egg.
Unhealthy people frying everything in oil.
This is how they fry the egg. I can tell you right now. They heated a pan up real hot, and they put oil in it. Then they lowered the heat by a bit. Then they cracked an egg inside, and that's what happened. They got instant heat on the white part, and it didn't get so much heat on the yolk. It don't work that well. When you want to make egg for noodles, you want a slow heat, so you can get a solid white and a really runny yolk.
Makes sense. Alright, now onto the thing on top. Okay, I know those are a type of herb, but to me it looks like they just took leaves from outside, like on a tree, and just dumped it into...
Okay, so that's spinach, by the way, for anyone wondering.
Spinach. Spinach is leaves. It's just leaves, man. Spinach is leaves.
I like spinach.
I haven't really had spinach. I've had creamy spinach, but like
creamy spinach is nice.
Not just like spinach.
It's alright. So that's most likely pork.
I think I see like shredded carrot in there.
So the shredded carrot and the white thing, I actually knew what it was, but I forgot now. But I definitely knew what that was like a few days ago.
A few days ago.
If we did this a few days ago, I would have answered this thing pretty easily.
You should post your food in food porn. Show mustard bun what's up.
I don't know. Maybe I should. If anyone's wondering, I made instant noodles into a dessert. So maybe I should do that.
Alright. Well, I can see a delicious. I was gonna say a delicious spoon, but I actually don't know what that is.
It's a spoon.
Is it a spoon?
It's one of those ones where, have you seen it? Okay, so that's the broth kind of spoon, so you dip it in and then...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Click, click, click. Okay, so the one above it is takeout. I don't feel like reviewing takeout. I mean, it looks good.
We don't have to review it, let's just see what's in it. So it's kiwi, I think those are raspberries, I see blueberry, I had blackberry, I see either that's ice cream or just cream, I see a cherry sauce, and I think those are, it's either pancakes or bread.
It's French toast, most likely.
So I was right with the bread. I just don't
Yeah,
know which type of bread.
Now, I don't like the fact. See, a lot of people put mint on their food for garnishing or whatever. When I garnish my food, I want you to actually eat the garnish. I don't want you to just take it up and be like, ooh, it looks nice. Okay, fuck off. I'm gonna eat the food now. You eat the garnish. I want you to eat the garnish.
Yes.
So, I don't like the fact that they put mint on it. It's takeout.
Alright. Yeah, you can. It's in a takeout thing, so obviously it's takeout.
Now, the thing above that.
Okay. I can't tell what this is. It looks like some type of either pastry or cookie type thing.
I'm gonna go with pastry and fresh cream.
Yeah. Cream in the middle.
And powdered sugar.
Yeah. Either powdered sugar or just flour. Most likely powdered sugar, but it could just be flour.
Yeah. Yeah, see, we don't actually know this, by the way. We're just going off looks.
Yeah.
And our experience of food.
Mm.
Okay, so that's just sirloin beef and fries.
Yeah, some of the stuff really shouldn't be on hashtag food porn, because the description of this is share your IRL delicacies.
Yeah. So
How is this a delicacy? It's
like if I were the freaking the breakfast I make for myself when I'm still half asleep is more aesthetically pleasing than that. So
yeah. Okay, let's move on from that. This is just
okay. So that's an omelet. So do you remember in Food Wars? Have you gotten to this part yet? Where
I haven't watched that much of Food Wars.
Okay, so if anyone's wondering, this isn't from Food Wars, this is an actual dish. But if you have watched Food Wars, you would know what I'm talking about. This is when you, this is a really, really fluffy, like, really, really fluffy omelet. Like, it's so airy and light. Fuck, it is good. But it's an omelet. That's what it is.
I think in the second image they put like, I think that's like sweet chili? Is that sweet chili?
No, yeah. This is definitely from Food Wars. Like, they definitely reference this from Food Wars. There's no way they didn't.
I mean, considering the type of server it is, makes sense.
No, because that exact type of plating and the sauce, it's directly from Food Wars.
Ah, alright, well...
But I gotta give him props for actually making that, because it's hard to make. I can't do it. I can't make that.
You should attempt and waste 10,000 eggs.
It takes a lot of eggs to make that.
Which is why I said 10,000 eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on, I see rice, and I think that's a type of curry? Chicken curry?
See, I don't eat a lot of curry, so I'm kinda not sure.
Neither am I, but I think it looks kinda like a chicken curry. Let's just move on from that. Okay. Explain how this half-eaten chocolate chip muffin is a delicacy.
Or food porn. This is like food 11703.
This is like food porn if it was actual porn. We don't want to see it.
Yeah, we don't want to see that shit. This is like the real off-brand kind of stuff. And okay, dumplings.
Dumplings with a bit of tomato sauce, I think that is.
Hot sauce, most likely.
Hot sauce. Okay.
Yes. The thing I hate. So before people attack me for hating this, I know a lot of people like it. I had to make at least 100 of these.
Is this like a type of herbal tea?
It's like yeah, okay. It's complicated to explain, but god damn it, do I hate it, and god damn it, do vegans love it.
Alright.
Okay, I had to make 100 of these. I am tired of seeing them.
I feel sorry for you. I just realized when you were working there, you'd have to deal with vegans, wouldn't you?
Oh, I have a story about a vegan, alright, but that's another time story.
I mean, you could share it now.
Okay, I'll try to sum it up real quick.
Alright.
So, basically, I was waiting on a table, because I gave her a coffee, which makes me, even though it's a cafe, it was a cafe/restaurant. So, I had to wait on a table, and when she finished the coffee, she was asking where her food is. Now she ordered a really, really fancy vegan thing, and we explained to her that it's going to take a bit of time, because we were at the peak at that day, so food was taking a 5-minute delay.
Makes sense.
So now she was getting real pissed at us. So I'm like, yo, I'll give you a complimentary tea on the house. So I gave her English tea. Now for South Africans, that's rooibos tea. And I gave her milk on the side, like on the side. So it's not like, because you're meant to actually give milk on the with it. So I was like, she's vegan, so I might as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, and now because this was the peak, I was waiting 4 other tables at the exact same time. I did not have time to ask her. What type of milk she wanted. So I made the assumption that, okay, the most common milk that we have is normal fresh milk, so I'll give her that. I gave it in a separate container on the side, and it wasn't even in the same tray. I gave it to her, like, I think 30 seconds later. I heard her screech, exclaiming how she feels insulted and disgusted by the fact that I gave her the product of an animal with her food. And I said, just shut up. I just said, shut up. So then, after the drama was solved, and I had to give her her actual vegan-ass food, when I gave it to her, she refused to eat it, thinking I tainted it by adding some kind of animal product with it. And she was going off at me, and Jesus Christ.
You see, this is why I don't like vegans, because yes, there are vegans that are just like normal people, but most of them are just idiots and dicks.
Yeah, come on, I gave it on the side, and it wasn't even at the same time. If you don't want it, then just push it aside.
Yeah,
you don't need to
like,
scream.
hey, I would not like this, please take it back, thank you. You don't have to scream.
The thing is, it took her a minute and a half before she started a tantrum. Like, she was drinking
just,
her
like,
tea.
contemplating which way she wanted to complain about it. Just like, should I do this or should I do this? Should I do it this way or should I, what should I do? Which would be the most disruptive?
Yeah, which would be the most disruptive way to ruin this at the time I was 15. 15-year-old kid's freaking time at his job. I was like, come on.
Vegans.
Anyways, let's talk about meat now.
Alright.
So asparagus. I knew this.
I also know this. I've seen it made many times when watching Kitchen Nightmares.
Isn't it well something
And Hell's
has the word well?
Kitchen.
No, I'm talking about the actual thing in it. It has the word well.
Wellington. Is it
Something,
just
I don't know,
called
something like that.
Hold on.
Beef Wellington. No,
Wellington.
that's a dessert. No, is it? No, what? No, okay. I'm gonna search this
I'm
up.
searching it up. Beef Wellington. Yeah, it's a beef Wellington.
Nice. Okay, see, I figured it out. I figured it out. It is.
Yeah, it's a beef Wellington. I was gonna say Wellington beef, so I was close.
I figured it out in the end. So, if anyone doesn't know what this is, it's basically a really big piece of beef, and then it's like greens, so spinach and some other green shit, and then a pastry.
Yep.
That's it. It's all baked. Asparagus, most likely grilled asparagus.
If you
I would eat.
look at like of the beef Wellington, if you look at the bottom left corner of the pastry, it looks kind of yellow.
Bacon.
So egg wash, but a bit too much egg.
Yeah. So on the top, to get a little trick for all you future bakers, if you want to bake, if you want to get a really crispy brown on whatever you're baking, egg wash.
Egg wash.
It makes it so much better.
Yeah. Basically, if you don't know what an egg wash is, it's where you just take the yolk of an egg and like spread it over the pastry.
Wait, is it the yolk or the egg white?
Yeah, it's the yolk.
Oh yeah. See, I was getting confused between that and the meringue. I was getting confused between how you make a meringue. Anyway, so they're having red wine with it.
Yeah.
Which is pretty obvious. That's a really good combination, what they're eating right there.
Yeah. It doesn't really seem like that big of a meal, though.
Yeah, they're probably really fancy diet people.
Alright. What?
See, kids, I'm lucky. I just want to say, no matter how much I eat, I don't actually gain mass, so
yeah,
I can eat
no matter how much I don't eat, I don't lose mass, so yeah. Fat forever.
What is that?
I was about to say, I can't tell what this is.
Is that a churro?
Actually, yeah. Yeah, that's a churro. Yep, that's a churro. And then
I am on my game.
Cookies.
Ooh, cookies.
A+ school bus. A very thick pencil. That is a thick pencil on that cookie. Ooh, thick. And then You Rule. I see a.
Wait, I like how the top cookies are childish, and then the more you go down to the bottom, the more adult kind of cookie.
Yeah. I would eat those cookies. They look pretty good.
By the way, store-bought, just want to say.
Yeah, definitely store-bought.
Also, profile picture, Octodad, sick game.
Nice. Okay, next thing. That is just macaroni. And they didn't even give us a proper picture of it, so we can't even see what's in it besides the macaroni.
I like how they're trying to be expert photographer and doing angled shots.
Expert photographer, angles. I'm gonna cut off half of the macaroni.
So, I do photography, and that's not what you do to make food look good.
I don't do photography, but I can tell that's not what you do to make food look good.
The only reason I'm not getting mad at them is because they have the profile picture from Roscoe Doesn't Think of Bunny Girl Senpai, which is amazing anime. Watch it if you have.
Alright. Next thing. Alright, I see pepper, I see cucumber, I see meat bowl.
Wait, did you just say pepper? It's tomato.
My gosh, did I just... I'm just gonna leave. Bye.
Okay, kids, so while he's left, I'll just tell you what this is real quick. So that's it's a kebab, without the stick. And And the rest of it I don't know. This is Greek cuisine though, because I can see ooh, what's that thing called? It starts with an H. Comment down what the thing's called. Trump? Okay, so check out my Instagram at SausageRoss.
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
Nothing, I was just explaining to them how that's a Greek cuisine.
I call tomato a pepper. I'm big dumb. Alright,
yeah.
So yeah, tomato, cucumber, meatball. We can move on, can't we? You explained everything, didn't you?
You could say that. Anyway, moving on.
That is... I see it says veg multiple times underneath it, so I'm assuming it's some type of veg.
Maybe they just like...
It looks like it's covered in olive oil.
Maybe they put a bunch of vegetables in a food processor and then like...
That actually kind of looks like tuna.
Maybe. No, I would eat that with a frick, what are those bread called? Okay, so you guys don't know that really long French bread? That's like a really long French bread.
Baguette?
Yeah. I'd eat it.
I'm somewhat of a French person myself.
No, the word baguette. Pretty French.
Pretty French, but I actually am French. French aristocracy, apparently, according to my dad.
Nice.
Almost got our heads chopped off.
Wait. Thai fried... That's not Thai. No, is it fried rice?
Thai fried... That's...
Talking about Thai fried rice?
What?
Okay, so I've eaten Thai food before, and that type of texture doesn't exist in Thai. Just one out.
But I don't even see rice in there. How?
I don't know. These meatballs. Oh wait, I know what this is. I know what this is. So these are the ingredients to the thing on the bottom.
I realized that.
Okay.
They're all posted.
So
the pictures were all posted by the same person, so I kind of figured. Also, how long are we planning on making this video? Because I've been recording for 53 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay, let's review 2 more things, and then done. Alright. Next thing is just a chocolate muffin and a pancake with what looks like chocolate on it.
And white chocolate sauce.
Yeah.
Or cum.
Looks pretty
Whichever
good.
way you move it.
Looks pretty good. I'd eat it, even if it was cum. I'd eat it. That's all there really is to that. And then the next thing is just... Oh, that's sushi.
Ooh, that's a hefty amount of sushi.
That is a lot of sushi.
Now, everyone knows I love sushi.
And everyone knows I hate sushi.
Okay, so everyone knows the owner of this channel is now stupid.
Excuse me, I just don't like seafood in general, okay? I didn't choose this life. I was given it.
The sushi hating... fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway,
You frickin' virgin patty.
Shut up, you mustard bun.
Alright, anyways, go into it. I'm not a sushi expert. You go on.
Alright, so, let's go into it real quick. I don't know what that yellowfish is. Yeah, I don't know. I've never eaten yellow sushi before. So, the one in the middle I'm most familiar with, it's just, salmon and rice on the bottom, really easy. And then the pink thing, okay, so, sesame seeds, I don't know why that rice is pink. Why would you? Don't know.
Because it looks cool.
It looks cool. So anyway, there's avocado and salmon. And that's all there is to it. Looks like some kind of cream.
Could that cream be cum? Because there's a packet up there that kind of looks like a condom packet. Ooh.
Maybe.
I think somebody fricked the sushi.
Don't do that.
Alright, well guys, I'm gonna leave this here. We might do this again in the future, maybe. I like reviewing food with the toasters. Some of this is really good, some of it is just absolute shite. If you like this video, hit like. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. If you do subscribe, turn on all notifications. I'll see you in the next video, and Toaster probably will as well, because I've been basically recording all of my videos with him. Goodbye.
Booby.